Baboons are so weird too because they're almost like a cross between a primate and a dog. Like they have that long face.
Yeah.
Like almost like a wolf's face.
Yeah, I mean,
Like when their teeth are bared, they're a wild looking creature.
And like, you know, once again, like I only went on a few hunts. I wasn't like considered too manly because I couldn't hang.
Yeah.
So I'm back with the women and children, and like I'm teaching the kid how to play drums on like baboon skulls. There's like maggots coming out of the nose, and I'm like, hey, there's like that kid shouldn't be playing. There's maggots, and then she goes, "Oop," and she just eats them, and I'm like,
oh my God.
There's nutrition in that too. I'm like, holy fuck, you know. And then there is a serial killer, a Japanese serial killer that wrote a book about which human, like he's like French people are buttery, like did you know that, you know what I'm talking about, Jamie? There's like that dude. And speaking as a cannibal myself, like I don't know, culturally, I don't know if you did this when your kids were born. Like, there's cultures that eat the placenta.
I
right?
did not, but my uncle did it.
So, am I cannibal if I eat the placenta? I mean, I'm eating.
Well, sort of. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and then he talks about like how different races taste different.
That guy goes on TV and jokes around about, like,
crazy.
pretends to bite people. Like he killed someone and ate them, right?
Yeah, a lot. He ate like 2 French girls, I think. I don't know.
How was he out on the street? He killed his friend Renee Hartevelt and ate her remains, yet he's free to walk the streets to this day. Like, how is that possible? Do they just have different ways of prosecuting people in Japan? And
I mean, you know,
he's reformed? Are you gonna say he's reformed?
Psychiatric hospital loophole.
Oh, loophole.
Jesus Christ, though, dude. I mean, that is a crazy situation.
So
the guy killed a woman and ate her, and he's just wandering around
He even
amongst
started in
us.
a softcore porn where he reenacts and bites actors.
Oh, Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
So, yeah, I mean,
Look at this. And throughout his life, he's been chillingly unrepentant.
yeah.
When he discusses his crime, it's as if he believes it's the most natural thing in the world, and he plans to do it again. Jesus Christ, man.
He wrote manga about it.
Jesus Christ. That guy's wandering around saying he's going to do it again.
Well, OJ's walking around.
But OJ lies, at least.
I know, that's true.
But
yeah,
I think if we were all hungry, we would all do the same thing.
I ate my wife's placenta, and then, like, I don't know. It's the jury's out whether it actually does anything, but we've been doing it as humans for like thousands of years. So any of my friends whose wives get pregnant, I go, hey, if you guys are going to throw it out, I'll take it. So I have a freezer full of human placenta. And keeping this guy, I go, if my friend's wife is like Indian, you know, is it like have a different flavor than if it's a white person or if it's a Korean person or a black person? And yeah, I mean, that's just, I don't know, like.
Crime scene of the meal.
Jamie, come on, bro.
Oh my God, this is meal, dude. Please take that away. Take that away. I don't need to look at plates of human flesh. Fuck.
I mean, you've been to my.
There's a giant difference between that and someone who obviously who's hunting a primate for food.
Right.
But there's just a thing that we have where it's closer to that than like eating a fish. Like, eating a fish is very far removed from us. Like, people don't even mind if you show photos.
Well, the thing is, in this particular area with specifically the Hadza, it is baboon because that's all that's left.
Yeah.
Like, when I think I told you this last time, the oldest guy in that village is like, we used to kill everything. Elephants, cheetahs, lions, everything. But they're just all, like, close to extinction now. That's the last of us that's there. And it's totally like, we're in a cave. They're in a cave.
Yeah.
They run like this. We run like this. Like, it's fucking
really
bizarre.
It's really hard when you're talking about this because I don't see a way for that culture out as humans expand.
Well, I'm not going to pretend like I have the answer to it, but even when we go there, we let them decide, right? We're like, we raise this money. I work with the Maleka Foundation or even this movie. If it makes money, we don't go, this is what you should be doing. Like, we're sending them, the kids are like, we want to go to school to get educated so that we can, like, use words. And, like, there's one guy named Shawnee, and he's like, did I tell you this last time?
Probably, but it's okay.
He's like the only, like, some white lady took an interest in him. So this is straight up Crocodile Dundee. Like, he is like, he can, like, run up a tree and kill a squirrel with his, like, rip his head off and eat it. But he's the only one that went to law school. Wow. So he speaks Swahili, Hadzabe, English, right? So he can wear like a suit and tie and then still have like the Hadza headband. And he's the only one that has ever, as far as I know, that was able to get all the proper paperwork to leave to come to the U.S. So he stayed at my house when he came, and I got him a shrimp. I took him to like every like insane restaurant. He'd never been in a swimming pool. He swam in my pool for like 7 hours. He was like trying to drink the chlorine. I was like, dude, don't drink that. I took him to Fogo de Chao, and he was like, leave the sword. You know, they brought out the shrimp cocktail, and he was like, oh, you guys eat scorpion? I'm like, bro, that's not scorpion. It was like everything, everywhere I took him, he would eat it with his hands, like at these like gourmet restaurants, and he's like, and like grease is just going down his arm, and it was like, he had like the best time. But he's like, I'm so glad I went to law school, so now I have the tools to go fight for my people. And I don't know what the answer is, but yeah,
That's amazing.
It's like
that's an amazing story.